Hello everyone, Andy Wolverton here at Journeys in Darkness and Light. And it may appear that June is Neo-Noir month, but let me tell you, we've got some great classic noirs as well. Here we go. On June 12th, a film from 1990 that has been unavailable for many years from Hungarian director György Feyer. It's called Twilight, and it's not the Twilight you're thinking of. A homicide detective becomes obsessed with the murder of three young girls in a mountainous wooded area. The suspect is a young man known only as the Giant. That's all I'm going to tell you about the film, other than it's in black and white and is considered by many to be a masterpiece. But it's not a typical police procedural. The film was remade in 2001 as The Pledge, starring Jack Nicholson. Both films are based on the 1958 novel The Pledge, Requiem for the Detective by Friedrich Dürrenmatt. Now, Twilight is scheduled to be released in the US in a special limited edition from the label Arbelos. The film is also making the rounds this summer at several art house theaters. I'll link to those places and dates in the notes. There's no date on the Arbelos release, but second run in the UK will release the film in a Region B release on June 12th. Diabolic DVD, however, has the release designated as Region Free, and the extras are to be announced. I've never seen this one, but I'm picking it up anyway. On June 20th, we've got a triple threat of neo-noir, with the first two films coming to us from MGM. First up, Diary of a Hitman from 1992, directed by Roy London in his only feature film as a director. A hitman named Decker, played by Forrest Whitaker, is about ready to find a new line of work when he decides to, guess what? Do one last job. For that final job, a man hires him to kill the man's wife, played by Sherilyn Fenn, and baby. But Decker has a little problem with that, leading to bigger problems. This one has an impressive cast, including Sherilyn Fenn, Sharon Stone, Seymour Cassel, Jim Belushi, and more. I haven't seen it, but the reviews on this one are wildly mixed, so approach with caution. This is probably a bare bones disc. Also from MGM on June the 20th, Stormy Monday from 1998, directed by Mike Figgis, and only his second film, his first being a TV movie called The House from 1984. Figgis is best known for Leaving Las Vegas and Internal Affairs, but Stormy Monday is loaded with talent in front of and behind the camera. Set in Newcastle upon Tyne in northeastern England, Newcastle is celebrating America Week, inviting U.S. business interests to consider investing in the city. One such potential investor is Francis Cosmo, played by Tommy Lee Jones, who seeks to snatch up property cheaply and turn it into shopping centers. One property Cosmo wants, the Kit Kat Club, is a jazz joint owned by a man named Finney, played by Sting. One of Finney's employees, named Brendan, played by Sean Bean, overhears two of Cosmo's men talking about how they're not above killing Finney to get the club. Brendan also meets a waitress named Kate, played by Melanie Griffith, who seems to know a thing or two about Cosmo. The movie is filled with atmosphere, but some critics claim that it was all atmosphere. Let's just say that you may want to employ the suspension of disbelief at times. In addition to Melanie Griffith, Tommy Lee Jones, Sean Bean, and Sting, you've also got master cinematographer Roger Deakins at work. Always a plus. Now, if you have the Arrow Blu-ray from 2017, you don't need this one, which is probably from the same transfer. The Arrow does have an audio commentary with Figgis and a half-hour 30th anniversary look at the film, but I would be surprised if the MGM has even a trailer. On June 26th, we have several noir titles from Indicator in standard editions. These Region B releases all come from the now out-of-print Columbia Noir No. 3, so you can now purchase these individually. The Sniper, City of Fear, Johnny O'Clock, Convicted, Between Midnight and Dawn, and The Dark Past. On June 27th, get ready for some classic noir. 3 great titles coming to us from Warner Archive. I've already made videos for The Damned Don't Cry and Caged, but let's take a look at one of my favorite Robert Mitchum noirs, Angel Face from 1952. When Diane Tremaine, played by Gene Simmons, calls an ambulance for her ill mother, Diane doesn't realize that ambulance driver Frank Jessup, played by Robert Mitchum, will be so alluring. In fact, Diane likes him so much that she hires Frank as the family chauffeur, taking him away from his girlfriend, played by Mona Freeman. When Frank becomes a regular in the Tremaine household, he also becomes implicated when both of Diane's parents die in a car accident that suggests foul play. When Frank and Diane are both arrested, their lawyer recommends that they marry to avoid having to testify against each other. But then things get really deadly. This is a terrific noir, which also includes an audio commentary by Eddie Muller. Don't miss it. And some sad news before we close. The British label Network, also known as Network On Air, has apparently gone out of business. Network released many great British TV shows such as The Prisoner and anthology series like The Edgar Wallace Mysteries, Tales of the Unexpected, and several terrific film noir titles such as Mine Own Executioner, Offbeat, Home at 7, Little Red Monkey, Bang, You're Dead, Circle of Danger, and many more. In the last couple of years, they really stepped up their game with several limited edition releases, such as the entire McGray TV series. The sad lesson here is please support physical media. I would hate to see this happen to other companies like this one. I know I'm preaching to the choir here, but showing your support really helps these companies stay in business, and we all benefit from that. Remember, release dates often change, and if they do, I will keep you posted here. Anything I missed, please let me know. So, I hope I will see you again soon with more great film noir and neo-noir next time. Everybody take care, stay safe, and watch some great film noir.